work obviously next to each other in offices, which is good. So you get that continuity in that relationship, and we've got that opportunity to kind of go in and utilise Casey if we need anything, and our first team staff. So obviously before I come in pre-January, obviously there was 3 players who had made their debut from the 21s in the first team from the start of that season in September, and then obviously since I've been in since January. Obviously, the relationship with Casey's been good. It's tight. She wants to know how the players are getting on, what we're doing. She wants to know who's striving and who's not. She wants to make sure that she has every bit of information on the players that we've got in the under-21 squad, so she can paint a picture moving forward in terms of not now, but maybe 2-3 seasons' time of what it could look like. And another girl made a debut around March time in terms of from the under-21s at 18-year-old. And Casey's one of them who we obviously keep close contact with, but we'll give opportunity when the right time comes. And my relationship with her, I can't create it. We speak on a daily basis. Obviously, I get the opportunity, and so does Charlotte, to be around the first team on a daily basis with them players and with her staff, which is good. And being able to be around that environment to see how she works and her work ethic in terms of on the pitch, the way she conducts herself around the players and how she delivers things on a daily basis. But the biggest thing for me is how much of a role model she is off the pitch. Yeah, she's got a big, powerful presence, but a real down to earth and really well-grounded person. And I believe, in my opinion, she'd be one of the best, if not the best, in the world football, given time to really implement and put things in place, her model in place in the future years. She's only been coaching in the WSL now for 2 years, and I believe when the opportunity comes in terms of to kick on and move forward, I believe she can take Manchester United to another level. I really do, because of the way she does things. And I've got a bad word at all. No, I don't think I would have a bad word to say about her, because she's given me opportunity to work with under-21s. She's given me the opportunity to be around her first team. But yeah, our relationship is really close in terms of making sure she knows who's coming through and who's not. But what I really like about her, Ant, in terms of the way she does things. So when our under-21s play games over Wednesday, she comes to every game. She's at every single game watching. When we train, she comes out on the pitch numerous times. 70-80% of the time she's out on the pitch watching us train. So that for the players, and for the players especially, that's key. That you see that as a player and parent, that the first team manager's watching your daughter train 80-90% of the time. She's watching the games every single time we play over Wednesday. That's massive. But then for us to know that she's coming to watch in terms of the work we're doing, so it's not just kind of like it's put on a back burner. And she takes a lot of pride in the youth development and wants to bring youth players through. And I think you can see that with the squad she's got now. It's a relatively young squad. Yeah. And it's a lot of players who've come through the youth setup at Manchester United who might have previously had to move away. So yeah, her relationship with myself and Charlotte's really close. But you wouldn't want any other way, because it shows how much she then cares about the youth development.